As word, lengthen the back, drop the right hip. Lengthen the back and twist in a forward bend to the left side. Come up one joint at a time. Fingers soft to the left fully. Lengthen the fingers. Keep the back long. Then expand the front. Belly, chest, throat, expand. Keep the sitting bones down. Back lengthened. Now twist the pubic bone to the right. Adjust the hips to be equal. Belly to left, pubic bone to right. Neck soft, shoulders apart. Come down one joint at a time. Fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Back to the floor, lift the back, lengthen it. Expand the belly, chest, throat. Bend the knees. Swivel on the ball of the feet, take the heels in. Push the hips forward, stand up in the I am a bunny rabbit. Yes, some of you get it wrong. Bunny rabbit. I am a teapot. Lengthen the skin of the back. Lengthen, relax. Shift the weight to the left leg, look at the right. Then, back, lengthen, come to the ball of the left foot. Twist the navel to the left. Then twist the navel to the right. Shift the weight to the right leg, be on the ball of the left foot, all fully on the right leg. Lift the pubic bone in option, lift the left leg up. Stay here or press the left heel against the right knee. Right elbow, left knee. Left elbow, right palm. Left palm to chin. Then expand the belly, chest, throat. Lengthen the fingers, check they can move. Soften the forehead. Calm the eyes. Release to the near lumbar Ardha Chandrasana. Bend the knees. Second side, look to left, lean to right. Gently, calm, slide. Ball of foot. Navel to right. Navel to left, pubic bone up, stay, or lift right foot up. Maybe right foot pressed against left knee, left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left palm, lift the upper back, palm to chin, spread the fingers, expand the belly, throat full, chin up. Be calm, be relaxed. You're on Ardha Chandrasana, on the floor, in the air, back to the Gadjastan. Smoothly, effortlessly, slow or one smooth movement. Lean to left, look to right. Soften throat, face and eyes. And continue now with the spinal movements in the Gadjastan. This time taking the option, if you wish, not to move the head, but perhaps to operate your heels. But when you lift the heels up, it's operated with hip down. So just gently practice. Raise your heels. Back down. But some of you are doing this. Raise your heels. No. Hips down, raise your hips. Come back down. So we go hips down, raise your heels. Different story. Hips down, raise your heels. Lovely. Option for that, for the spinal movements. Interlock if you wish. Follow my clicks and movements. Lower the heels. Stay, rest and turn the feet in. Hold the ankles. Lift the ribs up, legs bent or straight, expand the lower back, upper back. Expand belly, chest and throat. Stay or bend for the spine, not the hips. Hips, not the head. Bring the chin in if comfortable. Bring the shoulders towards your thighs. Elbows towards your toes. Expand your belly, but not into your nose. I say it because it rhymes and makes me feel happy. In this position then, toes spread, but then grip. Knees turn out slightly, gently firm this, protect them. Sitting bones push toward the toes, top of the hips away from the floor slightly. Soften the front of the groin. Lift the ribs slightly for the back. Head down, neck back for the back of the neck. Shoulders toward the thighs, elbows toward the toes. Keep the back long. Now expand the belly and chest and move the belly, chest toward the toes as well. Breathe into the abdomen. Soften the throat, face and eyes. And be calm. Keep the back lengthened as you straighten the elbows. Cheek chin in. Elbows straight. Hold the ankles. Back lengthen, anchor the sitting bone, now expand belly, chest and throat, making the front expand without dropping length in the back. Ribs up, belly expand, chest and throat expand. Then stay your palms flat to the floor. Palms flat, fingers grip. Handstand preparation. Palms flat, fingers grip, lift the upper back like the plank. Raise the heels up if you can. Lift the lower back, lift the upper back. Then push the sitting bones in toward the hands without dropping the heels. Lift the ribs up. Keep the upper back lifted. Then expand the belly, chest and throat and breathe into your abdomen, taking as much weight on the hands as you comfortably can. Lower back down. Bend the knees, swivel on the heel, turn the feet out. And release the eye and the bunny rabbit. Undo the legs, and the right foot to the front of the mat, slightly turned in, come before the left foot. Lengthen the back. Twist your left. Expand the front of the body. Shift the weight to the left leg, lengthen the back. Slide or lift the left leg onto the floor, into the air behind you, leading from the core. Left leg straight if you can, in the air if possible. Look at the floor for balance. Bend the right knee. Touch the left foot to the floor, bend the left knee. Get a sense of stretching the mat with your feet. Then from there, back lengthen. Twist to the right side. Straighten the left knee if comfortable, make it strong. Adjust the feet if you need to. So left knee is strong. Turn out of the foot, trying to turn in from the thigh. Big toe squeeze in. Get a sense that you're stretching the mat with straight legs, level hips, top of hips level. Left knee strong, trying to turn in slightly. Right thigh, push forward, try and turn the thigh out slightly. Then bend from the spine, bend from the hips, not the spine. So your spine is now level, straight. Keep the skin of the lower back lengthened. Push right sitting bone to right foot, left sitting bone to left foot, top of hips level. Push the tailbone down and back. Ribs in, belly expand, collarbone lift, throat forward, chin up. Spread the lower back, upper back, stay here. Or armpits forward, down. Elbows up, forward. The further up forward the arms go, the more the tailbone must push back. Ground yourself into the left foot. Soften the throat, face and eyes. Stay here, or perhaps further. Keep the eyes on me still. If you go down so far you can't see me, it's too far. So make the back lengthen. You're not fully arching, you squash the back. Keep the tailbone going backward and down to lengthen the back. This skip, lengthen, ribs up, but the belly just as lengthened. Uncomfortable in the back, bring your hands here. Don't do this one, it's too hard. Neck soft, face soft. Push the sitting bones apart, relax the pelvic floor. Back, lengthen, tummy can breathe. Bend the right knee, bring your arms back. Pubic bone toward the right foot. Tailbone toward the left foot. Bend from the spine, more. Hips, legs, palms on the floor, front of the feet. Stay or bring the head down. Stay, or if the head and knees touch, you can straighten the right leg. Like a dog pose, senses like a dog pose. Palms push forward, left leg push backward. Right thigh turns out and push forward. Get a sense of pressing on the front of the right foot, pushing the heel of the left leg. Tighten the knees to make them safe so the left thigh can turn in and the right thigh is not overextended at the knee. Then get a sense of pushing right hip to right foot, but turn the right thigh out, lift the outer right foot. Tighten the left thigh, turn the left thigh in without dropping the left hip. Tighten the inner left thigh, lift the inner left foot. Push the tailbone down and back. Top of the hips up, lengthen the lower back, ribs up, lift the upper back. Shoulders forward and down, elbows up and forward. Lengthen the fingertips and push into your hands. Keep the back long, now expand the belly, chest, and bring throat toward the fingers of the toes of the right foot. Be calm, still, and quiet in body, breath, and mind. Bend the right knee, raise the head. Shift the weight to right leg, come to left toe tip, bend the left knee, turn the left thigh out. Push the left foot, stand back up, both knees bent. Lengthen the back. Twist to the right side. Turn the left thigh in. Shift the weight to ball of the left foot. Lengthen the back. Keep the back long. Expand belly, chest, and throat forward, chin up. Stay or lift the left leg. When we come forward, it's the lower backs can go up, lower belly softly goes in. Knee to chest if you can. Toe tip if you wish. Heel up if you wish. Come back down. Relax. Left foot to the front of the mat, turning slightly, come to ball the right foot. Back, lengthen. Twist to the right side. Arms forward and down. Back, lengthen. Up. Open the front of the body. Shift the weight from right leg to left, perhaps. Lift up the pubic bone, lift up the knee. Slide, lift, lower, whatever, the right leg back. Make it straight. The back leg straight, back of the body long, soft face. Touch the floor of the right leg. Stretch the mat with the left foot. Bend the right knee. And then get a sense of pushing the sitting bones apart. Then straighten the right leg if comfortable. Turn the navel to the left. Make sure your right knee feels safe. Adjust the foot. So pull up the kneecap. Try and turn the right thigh in till you feel the hips are level. The right big toe push in. Right heel push up. The knee must be safe. Then straighten the legs. Level the hips. Stretch the mat with straight legs. Level hips. Pelvic floor relaxed. Then bend from the hips, not the spine. So bend from the hips. Tailbone backward and down. Top of the hips back slightly to the back, lengthen. Ribs in. Come a third to a halfway is enough. Palms on the chest. Belly expand, chest expand, throat forward, chin up. It's like an up dog, but the back is not squashed. Stay there, or if your back is strong enough and you position yourself right, keep pushing the tailbone backward and down into your right heel. Then take the belly forward and up. Shoulders down and forward, elbows up and forward, lengthen the fingers. If there's strain, you're straining. Push the tailbone back and down. If you lift the tailbone, you get back pain. Tailbone backward and down, not tuck under. Then ribs in, belly open. My abdomen soft, look, it's not hard. Ribs in, back stays long, like Mayurasana. Then from there, collarbone, lift. Shoulders down, forward, elbows up, forward, lengthen, relax. Push left sitting bone forward, turn left thigh out, lift the outer foot. I'm not pulling up the kneecap, I don't need to. I don't want to harden my groin. I want to release the front of the hip. Bend the knee. Bring your arms towards you. Push the pubic bone toward the left foot. Push the tailbone toward the right foot, bend from the spine. Then bring the head down. The head and knees touch, straighten the left leg. Get a sense of toes spread, then maybe press on the front of the left foot, press on the heel of the right leg. Get a sense of turning left thigh out, lift the outer left foot. Try and turn right thigh in, lift the inner right foot, make sure the knees feel stable and safe. Right kneecap can pull up a little bit without overhardening the right hip. Left knee may be slightly bent, it helps protect the back of the knee from overstretch. Then get the sense of the top of the hips slightly lifted so the lower back is lengthened. Belly open. Top of the ribs, the front ribs inwards and up so you feel the skin of the upper back. Head down, neck back initially to lengthen the back of the neck. Then armpits down and forward, slide the hands further forward if you can. Push with the hands like trying to straighten the elbows. Spread the fingertips and take the inner elbow up, palm side of the hand down on the thumb side. Then keep the back long. Expand belly, chest and throat without shortening the back of the neck. Take the chin toward the toes. Soften your eyes. Breathe as the pelvic floor. Bend the left knee. Shift the weight to left leg. Release the right leg. Turn it out. Bend the knees. Push the hips forward, stand back up. Knees bent. Everything soft. Forward bend slightly. Twist to the left. Turn the right thigh in. Shift the weight to the back leg. Lengthen the skin of the lower back. Back lengthened. Belly, throat expanded. When we lift up, lift if you wish, but don't lift the sitting bone. Turn the right thigh in. Hamstrings, inner thigh firm, buttocks soft. Sacroiliac joint open. When we come forward, knee to chest. Lower belly is going to come in, but not hard. The upper back lifts up. Lead from your core. Make the shape first before you come into it. Raise. Lengthen. Come back. Legs hip width. Adjust the feet so both feet can equal that weight. Eyes closed. Still, calm and quiet. In body, breath and mind. Lower the arms. Open the eyes. Shift the weight to the left leg. Turn the right foot very slightly in. Come the ball of the left foot. Lengthen the back of the body. Expand the front of the body. Shift the weight toward the left leg. Bring the arms down. Again, shift the weight to the right. Lengthen the back. Bring the weight between the feet. Lengthen the front. Push the pubic bone of the left toes go down. If you wish, continue to do this for the next 2 minutes. Shifting weight equally, front and back of the foot. Or those who wish, shift weight to the right leg, lift the pubic bone, lift the left knee. Pubic bone up, belly down, take hold of the shin if you can, bring the knee to the chest as we did before. Stay or hold the heel and push hip into the heel and use the hands as the last close held the floor. Turn the left thigh out, keep the back lengthened, expand the belly and chest. Push the pubic bone away to push the left thigh away. Lean back towards straightening the right leg. Release, tuck the left toe tip to the floor if you wish. Continue doing what you were doing. Or turn belly to right. Lengthen the right side. Stay or hold the left heel like in the last posture. Push the left hip into the left heel. Lengthen the right side of the body. Twist to the right. Lengthen the back. Soften the throat, face and eyes. Release, stay on the floor. Or keeping the back long. Lengthen the left side of the body. Twist to the left side. Then keep the back of the body long, spread the toes, lengthen the front of the hip, stay or take hold of the foot as we did before. Stay or hold the inner left ankle. Stay or arm up, hips level. It's a forward bend from your sacroiliac and the region around the L5-S1. A back bend for the rest of your spine. It's a twist to the right side and it's a side bend. Turn the left shoulder out, push the leg away. Breathe into the abdomen. Then release. Bring the left leg in front. On the floor in the air, twist to the left side. Pubic bone to right, navel to left. Then take the left shoulder forward and up. Stay there. Or take the right arm on outside of left knee as we did before. Or take right shoulder, elbow outside of left knee, left hand inner, left heel. Twist to the left. Then actively twist to the right once you're in resistance. Release, leg in the air on the floor. Bring the arms back in front. Release, come back down. Adjust the legs. Left foot slightly goes forward, right foot in front. Shift the weight from right leg to left. Back, up, forward, down. Be calm, focused, relaxed and fluid. Continue here or lift up the right leg. Lengthen, relax. Go forward if you wish. Grab the knee and push the pubic bone into the thigh. Stay or hold the heel, compress. Hip into heel. Holding the heel, or if you're very flexible, you hold the big toes undoing. Soften the throat, face and eyes. Belly expand, chest expand, shoulders forward and up, elbows up and back. Release, turn belly to left, pubic bone to right. Twist the whole navel to left, including inner left thigh. So I go from here to here, then the knee goes back. Inner left thigh active. Stay or take right hand, right inner heel, left hand out of foot. Look at the floor for balance. For those who can't, expand the belly, chest, throat, look up. Release. Then from there, keep the back long, twisting your imaginary ball. Take the left arm under. Then from there, left arm up, right arm down. The back long as you leg to the front of the right hip. Stay or take the foot to Gadjastan. Right shoulder forward. Stay or take the inner right foot. Back lengthen in the lower back. Front expand. Right chest forward, right shoulder back. Right hip down. Stay or left arm up. Yan Mudra if you wish. Come a third to a halfway forward. Come back up. Twisting to the right. Pubic bone to left. Then the right arm. Lengthen, relax on the floor, in the air. Touch, stay, or take left shoulder, the outside of right knee, right hand, inner, right heel. Back lengthen, look at the floor for balance. Look at the ceiling for fun. Release. Come to the twist. Arms back in front. Lift, lengthen. Back down, adjust the feet. Lengthen, close the eyes. Lower the arms. Shift the weight from right leg to left. Come to the front of the right foot, turning it slightly. Ball of left foot, back lengthen. Twist the left. Shift the weight to the left leg. Back to the right leg. Push the left pubic bone up and forward, lift or slide the left leg back from the core. Hold, left leg strong, bend the right knee. Touch the floor, keep the left knee strong, lengthen the back. Left knee strong, twist to the right side. Push the sitting bones apart, relax the pelvic floor. Take the tailbone backward and down. Belly forward and up. Shoulders forward and up. Throat forward, chin up. Gaze at the fingers of the right hand if you can. Get a sense that you're pushing the sitting bones apart, pelvic floor relaxed. Try and turn right thigh out, lift the outer right foot. Tighten the left knee, turn the left thigh in, lift the inner left foot. Push the tailbone backwards and down. Top of the hips level. Then belly expand, chest lift, shoulders forward and up, past the ear, release the lower back, throat forward, chin up, forehead soft, gaze at the fingers. Breathe into your pelvic floor, breathe into the abdomen, face, relaxed. The arms up, chin in, bend the left knee, turn the left thigh in, pubic bone forward. Bend from the spine, not the hips. Bend from the hips, not the head. Shift the weight to the right leg. Slide or lift the left leg in front. Optional leg up, heel up. Come back down smoothly, calmly, relax. Left foot to the front of the mat. Come to the ball of the right foot. Back, lengthen. Twist to the right. Shift the weight to the right leg. Left leg. Up, look toward me, left ear lifted. Shift the right pubic bone forward. Lead from the core. Slide or step back the right leg. Lengthen, relax. Ask, what level are you working? I'm talking to you. Calm. Are you still being calm? Be calm. Right foot to the floor, tighten the right knee, lengthen the back. Push the sitting bones apart and twist to your left. Tailbone backward and down. Push the sitting bones apart and take the shoulders forward. Belly button forward and up. Chest forward and up. Shoulders forward and up. Elbows up and back. Expand the belly, chest and throat. Look at the fingers of the right hand if you can. Get a sense once again, there's height. Fingers as high as they can. That releases the lower back. Shoulders forward, releases the neck. Belly forward and up to release the lower back. Top of the hips level. Right thigh firm, turn in. Tailbone backward and down. Belly forward and up. Shoulders forward, up. Throat forward, chin up. Relax your forehead. Chin in. Arms up still, knee bent. Thigh turn in. Back, lengthen. Spine bend. Hips second. Shift the weight forward. Relax. Then bring the right knee to chest, come to toe tip or in the air. Look at the floor for balance there, lift. Back down. Lengthen. Relax. Close the eyes. Be still, calm and quiet in body, breath and mind. Eyes closed. Be here. Be now. Find your meditative bliss in every pose. Master it in this pose. Look for it in every other pose. Open the eyes. Bring down the arms. Come to the front of your mat. Lengthen the back of the body. Front of the hips. Shoulders forward and up. Back lengthened, front of hips lengthened, then expand the belly, chest and throat forward, chin up. Shoulders forward and up, soften the face. Bend from the spine, not the hips. Bend from the hips, not the head. Bring the hands to the floor in front of the feet if you can. Bring the chin in, gaze at the navel. Lift the ribs, lean on the hands, expand the belly, chest and throat, raise the heels if you can. Breathe into your abdomen. Perhaps the legs lift. Come back to the kneeling plank. Stay with me on the kneeling plank. Stay all over the kneeling push-up. Then come to upward facing dog. Or stay with me and expand the belly, chest and throat as you turn the shoulders out. Breathe into the abdomen. Move from the core, length of the lower back, upper back. Come back via the kneeling plank or with me. Feel the skin of the lower back lengthen. Lengthen upper back, width and lower back. Come back to the downward facing dog and gaze at the navel. Breathe into the abdomen, sitting bones down, top of hips up, lengthen lower back, ribs up, lift the upper back, belly expand. Bend the knees, raise the head. Turn your whole body so you can see me from between the legs. Turn your whole body so you can see me from between the legs. Stay there. Keep for the next few minutes. Always see me from between the legs. I want to see you too. Elbows to the floor if you can. Knees on the floor if you need. Knees off if you can. Look at the navel. Then from this position, get a sense of sitting bones down. Stay there. Top of the hips up. Lengthen the lower back. Ribs up. Lift the upper back. Belly expand. Stay or bring the feet closer. Left leg up. Turn the left thigh in. Gaze at the navel. Turn right thigh up. Left thigh in. Neck soft. Change legs. Right thigh, turn in, bring it up. Sitting bones down, top of hips up, ribs up, gaze at the navel. Neck soft, face calm, throat relaxed. Both legs down, repeat that. Or those who think it's safe to do, headstand. Stay, kneel and rest for the next 3 minutes. Or kneel, elbows shoulder width apart, fingers interlocked. Only those safe to do so. We're going to attempt the headstand, but you must have a clear runway behind you. Do not be close to a wall or person. Make sure that if you were to fall, which I don't want you doing, there's a clear runway. Then from there, don't go beyond me, don't go past me. Wrist on the floor, press on the wrist, lift the shoulders, make the armpits move closer to the chest. Soften the fingers, press on the wrist, lift the knees if you can. Come to the toe tips. Stay here is enough, or left knee to chest. Knee touch the chest. Heel toward the backside. Toe tip on the floor. Down left leg, up right leg. Knee, touch the chest. See my knee? The big bit that's between the ankle and the hip. See how it's touching my chest? See my knee touches my chest. Heel touches the backside. Change legs. Left knee to the chest. Knee touch the chest. Heel to the backside. Breathe into the abdomen. Change legs. Right knee to the chest. Balance. Feel the weight on the head. The head should feel like it's pushing into the floor toward the fingers. Soft throat. Repeat this. Kneel and rest and stay down if you need, or if you feel the lift, not jump, is there. Come to both knees to the chest and stay here. Wrist pressure. Head push into the floor towards your fingers. Fingers soft. Stay in this version. If here you fall onto your feet. Don't take the legs up prematurely. You must make sure there is no tension here. See, my shoulders are more relaxed, my fingers are relaxed, but I'm pushing the head into the floor toward the fingers. Stay here, or if you feel very confident and secure, ideally you already know handstand, forearm balance, then you perhaps can lift the sitting bones. Take the knees up. Don't let the sitting bones shorten the lower back. And once up, turn the thighs in. Press on the wrists, spread the fingers, push the head toward the floor, toward the fingers. Armpits towards your chest, ribs in, top of the hips back, sitting bones forward towards your navel, thighs turning the heels back, inner thighs, hamstrings firm, knee caps drawn mildly upward, not the thighs should not be hard. Breathe into the abdomen, soften the face, soften the throat. Here my fingers are soft. Then from there, arms strong, bend the knees. Slowly knees to chest. And with the knees to chest, with control, pressing the wrist, one leg at a time down. Keep the strong weight in the arms, knees touch. And then release the pressure on the head and take the armpits behind the knees, hands in front of the knees. Chin in, neck soft, be relaxed. Spend a little time here, let the neck relax. Hands in front of the shoulders, but shoulders relax. Elbows behind the shoulders. Relax, lengthen. In the next few poses, I want your feet pointing towards me. So when we lift into the dog pose, you'll be able to see me. Come to a kneeling plank. Tuck the toes under. Knees on the floor, ribs up. Then if you can, lift the knees up so it's a half plank dog. Shoulders above the wrist if you can, ribs up. Now you can see me from between your legs. Ribs up, hips down. Belly expand, chest expand, throat up. Chin in. Repeat it, but this time kneel if you need. Ribs up. Belly expand, chest expand, throat up, chin up. Lift the upper back. Chin in. Sitting bone down, ribs up, come to the downward facing dog. Sitting bones down, top of hips up, ribs up, breathe into the abdomen. Ribs up, expand the belly, chest and throat. Sitting bone down, ribs up, bring the chin in, neck back. Bend the knees, walk the feet forward so that you can see me from between your legs. Then, knees, elbows straight, knees bent or straight if there's no stress. Elbows straight, gap between armpit and thigh, knees bent or straight, lift ribs. Lift upper back, chin in if comfortable, legs bent or straight. Then, without shortening the back, ribs in, belly, chest, throat forward, chin up, keep lifting the upper back. Chin in, neck back, elbows still straight. Bend the knees, palms to calves, armpits, elbows behind you, ribs in, chin in. Expand belly, chest and throat, keep the lift in the ribs. Head down, neck back, chin in. Slide the hands up the thighs, interlock the hands behind the back if you can. Shoulders together, close to the hips, elbows high. Keep the back long. Expand the belly, chest and throat. Come up halfway till you feel all the vertebrae extend slightly without squashing. Breathe into the abdomen. Bend to the spine, not the hips. Keep the shoulders together, bring the chin in last. Breathe into the abdomen. Shoulders together, close to the hips, elbows high. Release the arms. Take the shoulders forward. Bend the knees, sit back on the floor. Come back to a cross-legged position. And the palms open. Close the eyes. Drop the hips. Relax the pelvic floor. Open the eyes, lean back, stay, or elbows to the floor, stay on knees to chest. Line your back if you wish, legs up if you can. Relax the feet, let the blood drain. If comfortable, circle ankles, circle knees, circle wrists. 30 times is a good amount. Soft throat, face and eyes. But if you've done headstand, it's not so important to do this. But if you can, this is what I do in headstand. Other way. Neck soft. If there's pain in the neck, you need to lie down, press the head to the floor. If there's discomfort in the legs or the hips, your hamstrings are too stiff, better lie on the floor, knees bent, or do it with your legs straight. Release. Come back up. Bend the knees. Then, dog pose. Pull with the heels. Dog, like the dogs do, just after they've defecated. Pull with the heels. Expand the belly. Pull the heels. Belly, chest, throat, expand. Belly forward and down. Back, lengthen. Front, lengthen. Belly forward and down. Eyes up. Back, lengthen, chin in. Front, lengthen, chin up. Pull with the heels. Repeat this. Continue these movements. Or take the armpits to the knees. Stay or bring the chin in. If the armpits and knees touch, let the legs straighten. But the knees must touch still. Lift the chin up a little bit. You can see my armpits and knees touching. My legs can straighten. And my feet can pull towards. And the head can touch the knees easily. Only then, when my hands can come past the feet in dorsiflexion and the head and knees can touch, will I start to think of holding the heels. If you're in that case, hold the heels, pull hand against heel, but push hip into heel. Keep the back long. Push the pubic bone toward the heels. Now take the belly, chest and throat toward the toes. Like this. Belly, chest, throat toward the toes. Shoulder down, forward, elbow up, forward. Pull with heel, push with hip. Breathe into the tummy. Chin in. Push the hip forward, come back up. Keep the back lengthened. Expand the belly, chest, throat. Arms up. Now look how much my knees are bent. Back, lengthen, lift, lift, lift. Belly, chest, throat up. Neck soft. Arm forward, and keep repeating this movement. Or make a fist. Keep the back lengthen, come halfway down. Open the palm, turn it in. Grab an imaginary floor, squeeze it in. Repeat this if you can. Let the shoulders and spine move. Or palms under the shoulders, palms flat, fingers grip, shoulder forward. Lower back lengthen. Push the shoulders forward, keep the back lengthened, lift the hips if you wish. Keep the back lengthened. Feet turn out, thighs try and turn in. Expand the belly, the chest, and move your throat to the ceiling. Eyes soft. Shoulders to the hips. Palms flat, fingers grip. Breathe into the abdomen. Keep the back lengthened. Pubic bone up, lower back lengthened, chin in, neck back, shoulders forward. Come back down. Lift the legs. Cross them in the air. Left heel on the floor, just in front of the right knee. Right heel on the floor, so the legs are in swastikasana. Right angles in the knees. Back lengthen. Front expand. Turn to the right. Belly forward and down right side. Look toward me, left ear lifted. Keep the back of the body lengthened, lengthen the right side. Expand the belly, chest and throat. Adjust the neck so you can still see me. And stay here in a forward bending. Twisting to the right. Side bend to left. Check fingers can move. Shoulders are free, neck can move. You can even open and lengthen the back and the front, gently, subtly. Stay here or keep the same spinal shape. Take, if you wish,